All right, on today's video, we are back at the range, and today we are going to be testing out the CVLife WolfCovert Mini Green Dot. Now, if you have not watched the unboxing video, I will link that in the description below. We went over everything in the box. All the specs of this dot were covered in that video. We're not going to go over that today. Today, we're just going to shoot some groups, shoot some USPSA targets, and just see if this dot can hold up to the 365 XL. Now, CVLife has reached out to me in the past, asked me to do some reviews, and I've always just been so busy doing other stuff that I didn't take the time to do one. Well, they sent me an email asking me to review this dot, and I was kind of intrigued by it for three different reasons. One, RMSC footprint. Two, it's a green dot, and here lately I've really been enjoying doing reviews on green dots. And the third thing are the fiber optic backup sights on this dot. I've never seen this done on any other dots that I've reviewed on the channel, and I think it's kind of a cool option to have backup sights like this in case the dot fails. All right, that's enough talking. Let's shoot some groups and have some fun. All right, the bullets we're going to be using today are from Steel Valley Casting, so these are going to be my reloads. And if you're a reloader, I definitely suggest you check out my link tree. I'll have that in the description below. Get over there and check out Steel Valley Casting. All right, let's shoot a group at the top right target. Not too bad. Looks like they're going just a little left. All right, let's talk about this green dot a little bit. So when I first got up here this morning at 7:30, the sun was barely up. I had this thing turned all the way down to 5, and it was plenty bright enough early this morning. Now I've got this dot turned all the way up, and it is super bright. But like we talked about in the unboxing video, I haven't really had a starbursting issue with green dots, but this one does starburst on me a little bit. Now I've got it turned all the way up right now, so I'm going to turn it back down. Okay, I got it back on 5, and that's pretty much where I want to leave it. That really helps cut down on that starbursting. It's not that bad of a dot, especially for the price. All right, I made a slight adjustment to the right on this dot. Let's shoot another 10-shot group at the top left. All right, that wasn't a very good group, but we're more centered now. We just got a lot of shots going up and down there. And we got that one over to the far left. We'll get better as the day goes on. All right, so let's talk about the window on this dot a little bit. So the window is pretty good size for an RMSC footprint dot. Glass is pretty clear, and I'm not getting that blue tint like I get with a lot of dots. So all in all, I don't really have any complaints about the window. All right, let's shoot another 10-shot group at that middle right target. All right, we started out good there, and then I had that double tap, and everything kind of went to hell. All right, so let's talk about the brightness adjustment buttons on this. I really like these buttons. They're fairly stiff. You got to put a little bit of force to them to turn them up and down, which I like, especially for a carry gun. We don't want them to be too sensitive where you bump into them and you're adjusting your dot or turning your dot off. So the buttons on this are pretty good. All right, let's shoot another 10-shot group at that middle left target. All right, kept them all in the black, but I'm not shooting good today. All right, we got a couple USPSA targets set up. We're gonna fire 2 shots into the A zone, transition back and forth. Want to see how well this dot transitions from target to target. Here we go. All right, here's our target on the left. We had all alphas, 1 Charlie. Target on the right, we had all alphas. All right, we got them all pasted up. Let's do it again. All right, target on the left, we had all alphas. Nice tight little group here. Target on the right, all alphas. Another nice tight little group. All right, so let's talk about transitioning from target to target. I'm real happy with it. That last group I shot was pretty good. I'm actually having a lot of fun reviewing this dot today. I love shooting this 365 XL. I've been carrying this gun for years, and I've tested a lot of dots on it. It's a lot of fun to shoot. And to be honest with you, I'm pretty impressed with this dot so far. All right, here we go. All right, our target on the left, we had all alphas, but we had one hit a little high up here. Other than that, this group was really good. All right, our target on the right, another really good group. All right, we got a target set up down there at 25 yards. Let's see how well this WolfCovert can do at 25 yards on the 365 XL. All right, here we go. Well, I'll be damned. We had 8 alphas, 1, 2 Charlies. But I'll take that all day with the 365 XL at 25 yards. All right, we're going to shoot another 10-shot group at the bottom right target. And I know there's a hole already in it, but it's the last target for the day. I want to make sure that this thing's holding 0. Here we go. All right, not a good group, but I can't shoot groups today. It's just one of them days. But looks like we got quite a few shots there in the center, so I'd say we're holding 0. All right, my final thoughts on the CVLife WolfCovert Mini Green Dot. It's not a bad little dot. I'm not shooting the best groups today, but I'm out here filming another video, and I was kind of having issues with the other gun, so it's not the dot. Shot it pretty decent at 25 yards. It's doing really well, transitioning back and forth with the USPSA targets. And all in all, it held 0. It's plenty bright. It does starburst a little bit. It's not the cleanest green dot, but if you guys look this up and you see the price on it, it's a pretty good deal. Now let's talk about those fiber optic rear sights. Even though we couldn't use them because my front sight's too short, they stayed in for the whole test. They didn't come out. And if I did get a little bit taller front sight, I'd be able to use these backup sights. It was real easy to zero in. I know I didn't do that on camera. Took about 5 rounds to get it dead on. In the unboxing video, we talked about how the adjustments weren't real tactile or audible, but obviously it held 0 throughout today. All right, so let's talk about the cons. It does starburst if you have astigmatism. If you don't, you probably won't have an issue with that. And the other con to it is a bottom mount battery, so you do have to take the dot off in order to change the battery. But being that it has shake awake, the battery will probably last a whole year, I would hope, and you can just switch them out every year. That's what I do with all my dots anyhow. So other than that, I recommend it. if you're on a budget and you can only afford what this dot costs, I don't think you can go wrong with it. Now, the next question is, do I recommend it for carry? I don't know about that yet, but we're going to find out. I'm going to carry this dot for the next 30 days in my Vetter holster, and we'll come back in 30 days. We'll shoot some more groups with it, make sure it held 0, and we'll talk about whether or not I would actually keep this dot on my carry gun. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.